This is the Women on the Edge of Attainment podcast. There will be women,
Two,
some edge,
but we are not edgy.
and we're pretty sure there'll be no attainment.
No fear of that.
With me, Laun Bowman.
And me, Osnat Krupnik Mas.
Hi.
Hi, I want to sleep.
Yeah, no, I'd rather be watching a movie. It's not personal. It's just like I'd rather be somewhere else.
Even if it was personal, I don't really care. And to be honest with you, I just want to sleep. I'm here. I wanted to cancel. Yeah, because my back is still fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have the leftovers of the cold that I lovingly shared.
With your whole family, but thankfully
Yeah.
not with me. I'm so grateful.
No, I got it from my son, and then I gave it to my husband, So,
Sharing is caring, as they say at nursery
we
school.
are a very close-knit family. So, yeah, I really want my sofa right now to lie on it and
I feel the same.
pretend like I'm watching something, but I'll probably sleep.
I know I'd watch something and then I'd sleep. I mean, the weather is crap. Apparently, though, the weather isn't what affects my mood. Ha, ha, ha. Anybody who says to me, clouds aren't the thing that makes you miserable, has not really stood outside on a very grey day when it looks like it's about to rain and thought, I want to take on the world. Who does that? Seriously.
Yeah, in every film when they have this, it's either pissing down, but they are fighting through it, or the weather is beautiful. You don't just get grey, miserable drizzle when they do big life changing.
That's because everybody runs inside, goes, sits on the couch and goes, this is crap.
Yeah.
Because it's what's happening in their head.
Yeah, I know.
If you've got drizzle and it's grey inside your head, you look outside and you go, yeah, I know what that's like. I'm not taking part. I'm going to wait until it's over. The problem is that grey and drizzle in your head, you can't get rid of. It doesn't quite work.
Yeah.
Like the weather. Yeah. Supposedly it does, like all this...
I didn't listen to your whole last sentence.
What's new?
So we are supposed to talk about laziness or...
No, not laziness. Procrastination.
Yeah, that's what lazy people call it, so nobody thinks they are lazy asses. Because laziness is a very negative vibe to it.
And you don't think procrastination has a negative vibe to it?
No, people say, oh yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, but it's true. Like, if I have a deadline and I'm 3 weeks before the deadline, I'll say, I have 3 weeks. I'll do everything in the world possible. And when I say everything, I mainly mean looking for things on Netflix or Amazon Prime, which I wouldn't usually watch, but now it's very urgent. It's an urgent affair to watch it.
So the equivalent of the soap opera avoidance that I did when I had exams.
Yeah. And it would be very, very important for me to speak to certain people on the phone, which I don't speak to on a regular basis. I wasn't, I have a deadline, I have shitloads of things to do, might as well call this person I haven't spoken to in 6 months. And then Candy Crush is also very urgent. Words with Friends, extremely. Like,
do you still do Words with Friends?
Yeah.
I don't play anymore.
Most people don't play anymore, but lately I had so much to do that I went back to it with vengeance.
So I don't play any games on my phone.
Oh yeah.
So
the thing is, most people don't think I'm lazy. The only one that knows I'm lazy, not only one actually, the only people that know I'm lazy are my parents, my sisters, and obviously my husband.
So sorry, does your avoidance behaviour include doing the dishes?
It includes everything.
So when somebody nags me to do something and puts pressure on me, when I'm not going to do it.
Seriously.
I'm okay with that.
If I don't have to do something and it needs to be done within the next 5 minutes, I won't do it.
So I think my procrastination is more complicated than yours.
Everything is complicated with you.
Thanks. I sometimes don't do things because I think I'm not going to be any good at them. So, or it's going to be hard.
You're like
deprecating?
No. This is self-deprecating. This is not laziness or procrastination. It's nothing of that sort.
Yeah, but okay, so I see self-deprecation as something you do when you talk to someone else. You say you're not
How
good at
can
something.
you do self-deprecation to somebody else?
No, you tell someone you're not good at something. But I'm doing it in my head. So I'm not procrastinating.
Yeah.
The reason you're saying I'm not procrastinating, I'm not doing it because I don't think I won't be good at it.
You're not talking to somebody else. You're talking to yourself. To your other self.
Okay,
You're
that's
talking to
another...
Deborah and Robin.
Yeah,
no,
that's another podcast. No.
It doesn't matter. They will carry on with us, forever and ever and ever. Now that I found it, it was a, you gave me a present here with.
Okay, so we might, people might not be listening to.
It's their problem, so go back.
They must go back. Well, it's not. It's Deborah Francis White and Mrs. Doubtfire. It's not Robin.
That is true.
So I can say I'm a procrastinator. I'm not lazy. I'm definitely a procrastinator. I don't like to make decisions because I could be wrong. I don't like to be early for things, but I don't like to be late. So
I'm always early, even if I'm late. It's so annoying. We talked about it.
We have talked about that in the past. I don't do things because I think they're going to be taxing.
Tax doesn't have to be taxing. Remember this advert? Tax.
It's terrible.
I don't even remember the name of the dude who did it. I think he used to do Country File or something. And every time I saw him, I felt like punching the TV. I knew that all that would happen is me breaking my TV. And he wouldn't feel it. It's not like he would sit at home all of a sudden and feel my punch with the broken glass.
Just connected with that, road rage. So road rage, you're in the car with your family, not on your own, right?
Yeah.
You're screaming at the guy in front of you. The only people who feel the abuse are the people in the car with you. The guy ahead of you, he's got a great deal.
Yeah.
Explain to me. I don't get road rage. I can have road rage. But there is something nonsensical.
There is no sense to it. But sometimes I feel like I have all this rage building up. I have to take it out or else I'll explode. And then they won't just... The people in the car with me, they won't get abuse. They would get pieces of my brain that just exploded on their face. So
how is that not abuse? I mean, just to be clear, pieces of your brain that exploded on their face.
No, because the rage would make it. I'll die. I'll be dead.
Why not go for a run?
Because I'm driving the car and probably I'm in a traffic jam. Run what? Leave the car. Goodbye, kids.
Yes.
Hey, you. How old are you? You're the 3-year-old. You're the 6-year-old. Okay, let's get the 3-year-old driving. Goodbye. See you at home.
Scenario.
I don't run. I don't run unless somebody is chasing me with a weapon. I hate running. I hate sports. I hate doing sports. I tried. Now the thing is, I have no rhythm. You know the song, I've got rhythm? I haven't got any.
What other forms of exercise, calorie burning, have you?
Nothing.
Right.
I walk.
You walk.
Yeah.
Walking's good. I walk.
I walk extremely slowly. I think I don't burn any. I think I gain weight while walking. I think it does the opposite.
What sports did you do at school?
I didn't.
How?
I avoided everything. I did what you have to do in PE. Mm-hmm. I think when I was 8, my mom put me in ballet, which...
Always exciting.
Yeah, taking into consideration I've got no rhythm, was a disaster. And then she put me in basketball.
That seems a better plan.
Except the fact that I preferred not to run around on the court.
I see.
And then she put me in gymnastics. Exactly. Which was... What's the fucking point?
You needed like aerobic cake making.
Yeah, I made cakes. But when I made decorated cakes, because sometimes things don't work out, I would get my road rage into the kitchen. It was kitchen rage. This is all shit!
So I was thinking, not for people like you, that we should have like little digital displays in our car that like you can just type in, how about not driving in the middle of the road?
You know what? It needs to be with megaphones. Pick a lane!
No, you'd have like 10 and you could just press a button and it would be up on display. I'm not in for the megaphone because...
But if it's in display, what would they see? Especially if they're in front of you.
Well, they're coming towards you.
that's just a head-on collision, you know.
Yes, but
Because they'll be busy reading the thing, you know.
No, that we had a guy in the middle of the road coming towards us. We're like on the left. We can't go onto the left anymore. He's still coming down the middle of the road. At the last minute, he moved over. And you want to go, dude, you don't own the road.
Yeah.
Move over.
Yeah.
I want little digital displays or get off your effing phone.
No, the phones really annoy me. When I see people holding a phone and driving, I mean, fuck me. I want to bump into them. And although on paper it would be my fault, but because they're on the phone, it would be their fault. If I had money to sort out the insurance and buy new cars, I would cause so many minor accidents on purpose because a lot of times I think those people count on the fact that I don't want to bump into them, even though they are the one cutting into the main road.
What about if we had like bumper car bumpers, so you could just like bounce off the
but
car?
My back is so fucked, and so is my neck. I mean, I don't do bumper cars for that reason. I love doing bumper cars, but I think after the first bump, that's it. I'll be stuck in position with some trapped nerve or spasm or something.
Are we talking about this so we don't have to talk about procrastination? So I wanted to ask you something. I mean, I always want to ask you something, but what do you think that you procrastinate about opposed to being lazy about, or everything?
Everything. There is nothing that I wouldn't postpone. Nothing.
I quite like doing certain things, so I look forward to doing them.
Yeah.
You don't procrastinate about watching TV, do you?
No, because then you just press a button. But sometimes I'm so lazy that even if the remote is in my head,
Imagine.
Yeah, I imagine remote.
You could just plug a USB in here and then think, I want this channel. And then...
Yeah. But sometimes I'm so lazy, I don't even change the channel. Like, the remote is there. I don't even need to bend forward to pick up the remote or to move or to get up. You can imagine me as a child in the 80s, pre-remote era. Okay, we had only one channel. I prefer to do everything online, so I don't have to go and do the...
So wouldn't you like a digital display on your door? Somebody rings the door and you go, no thanks.
No,
you don't even have to get up then.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm that lazy that even when I do it online, I know that I would have to get off the sofa to open the door.
No, if you had a Ringo, have you heard of the... No, is it called Ringo? It's called
Yeah,
Ringo.
you see but then eventually I will have to get up and open the door and bring it into the house. Whatever.
But no, when your children come home, they bring it in.
Yeah.
You'll never have to open the door.
I will never have to do anything.
And you can put something on the door apparently where it'll open it. So there's a system where it can be opened.
Maybe, I know. I need to have a double door system. So you open the door for the delivery, they leave it there, then it closes behind them. Then the internal door opens. And then like in the supermarket, when it's like the belt, I would have like a whole system of belts in the house to bring it into the right room.
I think that's going to be at the same point in which you have a car that you don't really care whether you damage it or not because it's worth it. You know, it'll be at that level of...
But then I would never have to drive my car. I wouldn't have road rage because I would just be on my sofa.
But don't you think you'd have rage about something?
Oh yeah, because that's me.
Yeah, but to have rage, you can't be lazy.
I don't have to get off the sofa to have rage. I'm so lazy that before I take a shower, I can say, oh fuck, I don't feel it. It's taking off the clothes and setting the water.
It does sound like first world problems.
I live in the first world. I do have first world problems. I am very well aware of it. But then again, I cannot moan about problems. You know, I have criticism, but I can't moan the day-to-day moans about these things, because then it's like already dealing with bigger issues. It's not just letting out steam. It's actually, and then you need to do something about it. That's why I'm saying I'm the indolent feminist, because I couldn't be, but yeah, I'm against all those things, but do I actually need to get out of the house and burn a bra?
We watched this program called The Secret Life of the Zoo. The one zookeeper called the They're not monkeys. I don't know what they were. Stupid. They're not very bright animals. They're stupid. She goes, oh, he used the S word, Mommy.
Shit. You see, because I swear a lot, my kids are not really impressed by words like stupid.
No, I swear, unfortunately, I'm not good at keeping that to myself either. Yet the S word, you know, our favorite song from Eurovision.
Yeah.
We're not allowed. Yeah, the Israel. We're not allowed to say the word stupid. We're not allowed to say stupid boy. You know, in the chorus, there's you've been a stupid boy. We're not allowed to say it in our house. This is not my rule. This is her rule. You can't say it, Mommy. Can't sing that line. We don't use that word.
Oh my God, she's going to be an annoying prude.
No, she's not. She can sing Uptown Funk. She's fine.
But she sings it as fuck rather than funk. I understand. With fuck, she doesn't have a problem, but stupid is like.
Oh, I think that most of the time,
moral campus.
She's okay to say Uptown Funk, but I think maybe sometimes she sort of skirts the line, and I look at her and go, "Did you just say funk, right?" And she goes, "Yeah." So one can't be sure.
I don't really care, to be honest with
about
you.
Anything because you want to go to sleep.
Still, yeah. I shouldn't have left the house today.
I'm sorry.
I'm
feeling sleepy.
Oh yeah, you know what can piss me off properly? Meditation.
I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Why don't you meditate to relax? That's it. My blood pressure goes up.
Now, somebody telling you to meditate, I can see might cause road rage, but almost automatic.
Yeah, it's
and
not
acute.
road. It's just rage.
Rage. I must have done this drama exercise at school or something. I can't remember where. Be the spoon. I always find that fascinating. What do I do? Make myself into the shape of a spoon? Do I feel like the spoon? How do I know how the spoon feels?
When I studied drama and all sorts of things like this, I couldn't handle the be an inanimate thing or become an animal to integrate with the character. It's all the method.
Oh, I was exposed to it. Be the spoon. I mean, even making the sound.
But sometimes, on one hand, but on the other hand, I use a lot of adjectives from the animal world to describe certain people. Like, oh, this person looks mousy. This person looks like a vulture. They have an owl-esque, vibe. And
really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know the side of you.
Yeah.
Because an owl-esque vibe.
Yeah. Some people they look like owls.
What do you look like?
There are those really ugly small dogs that look like a rat on steroids with basically 2 hairs. I think it's a kind of chihuahua. I think that.
I know what dog you're talking. That's you.
Probably. Although I have a lot of hair.
They don't like to keep still.
Because I won't be sloth. Sloth is such a cute animal. I can't be a sloth. I don't send to the world, oh, look at me, I'm so lazy and cute.
And what about animals that are like humans?
Yeah, but then you say they're like a human. You don't have different types of human. I know racist people do think there are different types of human, but...
Somebody suggested, I went to a talk, and somebody suggested at the talk that... not somebody, the presenter suggested...
random person.
No, the presenter did. Suggested that you ask people what made them angry recently. And I thought, God, that's a genius idea. And then I thought of you, and I thought, that's a terrible idea.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea.
When, just you, don't ask angry people generally what made them angry today. That's a bad idea.
Because my day started with 2 magpies shouting their heads off. It pissed me off. I'm like, fuck off. Where did they come from? Why are those magpies there constantly for 3 months now, all the time?
All I can see is
shouting.
Like mommy and daddy magpie, or,
They make so much noise. Why? Why at 6 a.m. do I need to hear them?
Because they don't want to keep secrets, so they want everyone to know in the neighborhood.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for 3 months now. I feel like pulling off some anti-immigration things. Like, go back to where the fuck you came from.
Why don't you tell them to go for counselling? They clearly aren't able to talk. They don't have inside voices.
I don't know. And can you explain to me, why do I live in London and there are seagulls?
I've never understood that.
Where is the beach? If there are seagulls, I want to have a proper beach. Where is it?
You know, if
Where's the ocean?
You know, of the 3 people listening, one of them is going to come back to us with a response.
That would be brilliant. If you can give me a scientific reason to why in the middle of an island, okay, we are not really in the middle, but there are seagulls.
It is a very big island.
Yeah, but we're in London. It's not in the middle of it. It's southeast.
Yes, I know.
It adds to my first world problems.
So there are things that one should never ask, Osnat. What made you angry today?
Yeah, because...
Okay.
What? Let's start with what didn't make me angry today.
I'm not expecting an answer, just so you know. But that is a good podcast you could do on the side. What made me angry today?
Yeah. Just maybe I should. What made me angry today?
Maybe it can be a segment in this podcast. So then you could record it and edit it, and I don't have to listen to it and discuss it with you. I like this. This is getting better.
What made you angry today? Laun telling me she won't listen to my segment. Yeah, it was gong. It's like the round is up.
I'll be honest, our fridge makes strange noises.
Yeah, I think my fridge is alive. Sometimes I'm sure at night it leaves the kitchen and goes and watches TV in the living room.
I think of Toy Story sometimes. When you leave a room, does everything come alive when you're... I mean, I know that's clearly insane, but some part of me wants it to be true.
No, I'm telling you, my cutlery does have personality. You know, I told you, I talk to everything, to stuff.
To stuff?
Yeah.
And humans?
I try to avoid.
I'm seeing a pattern.
That is the problem. There are some aspects of the things I do that I like. The problem is that at the end of this, I have to speak to someone. There is a person that I need to relate to.
Because you need to as a human, or because...
No, because I'm doing something for them. So I need to send it to them, hear their remarks, get the fact that they don't understand certain things. I have clients that ask me questions of, why can't you do this and this, you know, certain things. And I have to explain to them that it's not that I can't do it, but Facebook or Twitter or Instagram don't let you do certain things. You can't. And but they are not interested in the technological or the technical explanation. So why are you asking me? Oh, I don't understand all this technology and technical. I'm not very... So don't ask me. Just accept the fact when I tell you it can't be done.
Sorry, is this what made
you see? It's people. My God, why do I have to...
I didn't even get to say what I wanted to say was, is this the thing that made you angry today?
No, it didn't happen even today.
So we'd have to have a... I'm going to call you now and go, what made you angry today? And then we can record it. But so there's going to be a what made you angry today. We'll probably do not every day because I don't think I can cope. But we might have to have a, theme of the week. What made you angry this week? Of all the things that happened, what was the one that was pervasive over the whole week? Seriously, we don't need another podcast for this.
Yeah, it can just be me getting pissed off.
What made you angry today? Right. And then you sort of start a movement, what made you angry today, buddies? And no one has to explain anything or try and explain, they have to explain what made the details of what made them angry, and the other person doesn't have to calm them down. We just need to start asking each other what made you angry today.
Something did make something did. It's like I did get pissed off this week about something, and then I told it to a friend of mine, and she's like, "But I don't understand what's the big deal." That was it. I told her
No, that isn't...
Goodbye.
Yeah, that isn't good angry therapy.
No,
you do not question the person.
No, I don't think it's the end of the world. Of course it's not the end of the world. Nobody's dying. But still, I'm annoyed.
Dude, now you're not with her, not about the thing you were angry with.
Or... Yeah, no, it's like... I don't think I would mind if it happened to me. I don't give a shit. When it's your turn to talk about what annoyed you, which is never.
So, if you did this with a buddy, okay?
A buddy. I don't have buddies.
Okay. With a friend. Do you have friends? Okay, if you did this with somebody who would put up with it from you, would they get a turn? You don't have to think...
Do you get a turn? It's so painful when I cough my back. This is where... It feels like I'm not coughing properly to take everything out just because I'm blocking it.
I know what you're talking about. Do you need a painkiller?
No, I'm
Okay.
fine. Okay.
I know I'm fine. You just said it's so painful when. And then, no, I'm fine. Let me help relieve your pain. No, I'm not offering you opium. Okay.
If you did,
Yes.
maybe I would have said yes.
Oh, I see. So because it's just a regular over-the-counter painkiller. No, but if you offer me the good stuff, maybe.
Yeah, give me the real thing. Don't give me those sweeties.
I don't keep morphine in the house, thank God.
Thank God.
Yes.
Why are we thanking God?
Well, I just don't think it's something you keep around the house. Like guns.
Yeah, I know. No, it's not the same.
I'm scared to ask this question. Why is it not the same?
If somebody breaks into your house
Yes.
with a gun, you can shoot them. What are you going to do with morphine? Open wide.
Yes. And then
Depends on how sensitive you are. Within 10 to 30 minutes, you're probably going to be so high and just forget that you are here to rob me. What? How can you say it's the same?
I've come up with a terrible idea.
A gun that shoots morphine.
No, but that's a good one. No, my idea was that you put like traces of, I don't know where this is going to go in the edit, traces of like magic mushrooms and LSD around all your windows. So if somebody tries to break in, they absorb it into their fingertips and suddenly they start hallucinating and you find them on the floor of your kitchen because they can't rob you.
Yeah, you just need to break the law in order to get LSD and basically travel back in time, I assume, to the 60s. But yeah, LSD, it's still a thing.
Apparently, I don't know.
Is it? Okay.
I don't know. But you know, you coat like the... I mean, unfortunately, if your children touch it, it's like...
One day, you come home and you want to lean on the window. You need to...
Oh, no.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a fail-safe plan, okay? But
It can be like a burglar alarm. You just shut it down when, nobody is supposed to come. But then let's say your mother-in-law decides to pop in to say hello. Mm. And you open the door and she's like...
No, but I like her.
Why? Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, I know that you like her, but that's what I say. It's like a burglar alarm. You only put the coating. It comes on only when you don't...
I see.
But then somebody comes... Surprisingly, and I said your mother-in-law because I know she lives just up the street.
This is quite a complicated conversation for what we were... I mean, you've put quite a bit of thought into this.
In the spectrum of the 30 seconds since we brought it up.
So like a coating... So you wouldn't have an alarm, you'd have this coating that be released onto your windows.
Yeah.
And then absorbed back when you were home.
I still prefer the morphine gun. I think
but do you want to give...
Because then it's targeted. Nobody can by accident, lean on a wall and...
But do you want to make your burglar happy?
I don't care. Maybe if they are happier, they would stop breaking into people's homes.
But if they're an addict, they're going, shoot me with the morphine gun, please.
But you call the police in the meantime. Okay, but as I said, it takes a while. Maybe it should be like these guns for the animals when you want to knock them out. Yeah. Yes.
I don't think those are legal. I mean, none of this is legal, so that,
Obviously, it's not legal to go. It's like, I'll be more than Robin Hood. You know what? While I'm driving, it would cause an accident, I know. Might be some fatalities, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. They piss you off. You take out this thing and you shoot them with this arrow. And then
a morphine arrow.
Not necessarily morphine. It can be ketamine. I'm not, I'm not going to be picky here.
Okay. Immobilizing.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, you're nuts. I mean, if it wasn't obvious. So I'm going to try an experiment where I'm going to call you every day and ask you what made you angry.
I'm not going to answer. What made me angry? Stop calling me. Stop calling me.
Yes, but your husband will thank me because you can't be angry about as many things because I've...
Oh, no. First of all, my husband would not thank you. Because trust me, I'll be pissed off. We hung up the phone, yeah? You called me first thing in the morning. Let's say 9 a.m. every day you call me. By the time I'm meeting up with him, you know how many hours has gone through that with so many things. That
Okay, so it's clear that 9 a.m. isn't a good time to call you. Anyway, you haven't had enough time to get angry.
Any time is not, because there would always, once we hang up, there are always the following 30 seconds for me to get pissed off about something. I don't understand where is your logic.
No, but 9 a.m. wouldn't be a good time to call because you haven't had enough time to get angry. Or you can be angry at any time.
I can be angry like the first second I open my eyes.
Okay.
I don't know. Seriously?
Yes.
Any time is pissing me off.
No, I'm not angry in the morning. Unless I've been woken with a demand.
Tell your husband he should ask nicely. Demand. Woman.
No. The demand is usually come wipe my bum. Not from my husband. Not from my...
Okay. Do you also do the adult nappies with one another?
Okay. I think we're at that time, but I can't be sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm changing the question.
No, you're not. I'm not answering that because we talked about it and I answered all the... It's like, no.
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 You didn't write anything today.
I know. If you were in a porn film...
Doesn't matter. Let's do it tomorrow.
You have been listening to the Woman on the Edge of Attainment podcast with me, Laun Bowman.
And me, Osnat Krupnik-Mars.
If you enjoyed it, subscribe, like and share with as many people as possible.
If you disliked it, share it with as many people as possible so they can suffer too, the bastards.
Follow us on Twitter at WTEApod or on our Facebook page. You can also email us on WTEApod@gmail.com or stalk us individually on Twitter at B_Laun
and Mars Life. Music by audionautics.com.